Hello YouTube and welcome back to UK Highland Photography. Today we're going to be having a look at what is layers within the GIMP editor. When you start to work with photographs in editors such as GIMP, you will have to get used to the idea of working with layers. Okay, but what is layers? Layers quite simply can be thought of as photographs which are placed over the top of each other. For example, here we can see on my layers palette that I have three layers. I have the first layer, I have the second layer, and I have the third layer. So let's have a look at this in more detail. The first layer I have switched on, which is of course this red deer. Now if I switch this layer off, you will see that all I have is a blank canvas. Now if I switch that layer back on again, you will see that the photograph reappears. So that is the first layer. Now if I come down here and switch on the second layer, and if I switch the first layer off, you will now see that what I have done on the second layer, also you can think of it like the second photograph, is that I have removed the sky from the red deer's environment. And if I switch the second layer off, you will see again I've got a blank canvas. Now if we move on to the third layer and switch the third layer on, you will see that I now have a new photograph, and that photograph is the cage which I photographed up in Lime Park. So that's the third layer. If I switch the third layer off, you will see that I have a blank canvas. Now the whole point of working with layers in the first place is in order to allow us photographers to overlay photographs upon photographs. So let me give you an example. Here we have the red deer that I just photographed from the camera, but I don't like the sky. I think the sky is kind of boring, so what I done was I removed the sky, and hey presto, I have now overlapped the photograph of the red deer onto the photograph of the cage, and I have done this simply by creating layers. So as you can see, layers are a very handy tool for us photographers to use. So remember to subscribe to the channel, and when you get the time, check out our online shop over at www.ukhighland.com.